the people who stand out, the faceless crowd, lost and found, picking up on the speed of sound to faster ground, moving on. I can't hold back all the new progress, what I've done best, but how about now? Showing off all the things we missed, all your interests.
Kurapika is introduced to us pretty early in the Hunter x Hunter anime, and at times his story is a major focus. His story is one full of anger and vengeance, as he has vowed to avenge his clan after the Phantom Troupe wiped them out. For years we've known Kurapika's ultimate goal in the Hunter x Hunter story, but with the long breaks in between chapters, it seems we may never get to see Kurapika's story conclude. What? New chapters are confirmed to be coming out again? Yes, it's true, new Hunter x Hunter chapters are on the way. And who knows, by the time you see this video, the chapters may have been stopped or cancelled or completely finished the Hunter x Hunter story. But before we get the real into Kurapika's story, I'm going to tell you how I think Kurapika would take on the Phantom Troupe. So, if you're new to WhatTheiF, remember to click the like button and subscribe if you want to keep seeing the best what ifs on YouTube. Also, I'm going to try and only talk about things that happened in the anime, but of course spoilers for the anime and the manga. This is the first video and mainly a way to introduce and set up the rest of the story, so just sit back and listen up, because our story begins just at the end of the 2011 anime, with Killua going off with his sister and Gon meeting up with his father. But in the world of Hunter x Hunter, things are always going on out there, and something is definitely going on. Kurapika has made enough money and grown confident enough to make his move on the Phantom Troupe. Kurapika goes through his contacts on his phone, hoping to get some backup, but he's having little success. Kurapika is unable to even contact Gon, let alone talk to him, and after hearing how well Killua is doing taking care of his little sister, Kurapika decides not to bother him and let his friends stay happy. Kurapika debates calling Luodio, but despite respecting him and his path he's walking, figures he would just end up having to babysit the much weaker Luodio. So, with little option, he calls the only other person he knows willing to go after the troupe, Hisoka. Hisoka is happy and surprised that Kurapika is still willing to go after the spider, and is more than happy to have someone distract the other troupe members while he fights Chrollo. So, Hisoka agrees to meet with Kurapika so they can make a plan together. But Hisoka warns Kurapika that after the spider is squashed, I might turn my sights towards you, if of course you manage to impress me. Kurapika ignores the crazy clown, just telling him when and where to meet up before hanging up the phone. Hisoka laughs to himself thinking, maybe this one will keep me busy until Gon is back in fighting shape. A few days pass and Hisoka and Kurapika meet up in York New City, where they first tried to take on the Phantom Troupe a year or so ago. Hisoka starts by greeting Kurapika saying, "Hello, it's been a long time. Should we start by testing out how much stronger we've both grown? Or did you have something else in mind?" Kurapika replies in a blunt, already annoyed voice, "Look, if you're here to be a creep, you can leave now. I don't need you for this. I just figured we had a mutual goal, so we would make it a little easier on ourselves. But if you're not as serious as I am, I've got no time for your crap. Now, do you want to take out Chrollo or not?" Hisoka sighs. "You're no fun. Gon would have leaped across the room if I challenged him like that. But you're right, my eyes are on Chrollo for now. So if you want serious, Hisoka, here I am." "Good," Kurapika says as he throws a notebook at Hisoka. As Hisoka quickly glances through the many full pages, Kurapika explains, "This is everything I've been able to find out on the Phantom Troupe. Whether it's hideouts, random facts, theories, abilities, it's all right there. Now, I have a plan for fighting and beating them. That's not a problem. My problem is finding them for long enough to actually take a few of them out." Hisoka raises his hand saying, "If I can speak without offending you, after what happened in York New City and my fight with Chrollo was ruined, I had to help him get his nin back, so he agreed to fight me at some point. I've been trying to catch up with him, but he hasn't seemed interested. Maybe since he doesn't know about us working together yet, we could get him to Heaven's Arena, and while I'm fighting him, you can do what you need to do to the other troupe members. But before we take this any further, I have to tell you, kid, Chrollo is mine. You can do whatever you want to the other members, but if I don't get Chrollo all to myself, there's gonna be problems." Kurapika says that's fine, I'm not a sadist, as long as they all pay I'll be satisfied. "But what makes you think you can even fight Chrollo yourself?" Kurapika asks Hisoka. who laughs as he says, "I truly don't know if I can, but I would rather die fighting him than win an unfair fight. I need an untainted win, or it's not a win at all." Kurapika says, "I guess that's understandable, but I'm surprised someone like you has any code of honor." Hisoka interrupts his new friend saying, "It's not honor, it's pride. Don't think that once the fight starts, I won't scratch, claw, or use any other dirty trick to win. We need to get into the fight on equal footing, but after that, he's nothing more than my prey." This guy's even edgier than me, Kurapika thinks to himself, before saying, "Fine, I'll go to Heaven's Arena while you make contact with Chrollo." Kurapika adds, "Don't take long. If this little team doesn't produce results, it's over." Kurapika gathers his belongings, but leaves his notebook with Hisoka saying, "While you study, I'm off to the airport. I'll be checking in on you, so don't disappoint me," before he disappears into the busy streets of York New City. Hisoka then tosses the book into a nearby trash can as he begins his own journey after Chrollo. Hisoka thinks to himself, "Depending on how good this kid is, I might have a fun time ahead of me. And if he can truly keep the rest of the spiders out of my fight with Chrollo, it'll be worth a momentary team up. I just hope he hasn't forgotten how he screwed me over last time we were in York New City. I can't wait to see that brat's face once I take out Chrollo and tell him it's his turn to die." Hisoka smiles before letting out a sinister laugh. He then sends a message to Chrollo saying, "I'm done waiting. It's you or them." And that's it for today. A bit shorter of a video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you did, remember to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you can see every video I post in this new What If series. This has been a What the If video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all next time.